Brother, I can't laugh.
Welcome to The Daily Grind, a Bluff City Media daily podcast. Stepping up to the microphone is your host, Luke Hatmaker. Grab your favorite morning brew, and let's get to the show.
Cause it's a thriller, it's thriller. God, I cannot sing like Michael Jackson. In case you couldn't tell, Jared, I do not sound like Michael Jackson. I've already got you laughing. I'm sorry. Welcome to the Daily Grind, presented by FanDuel Sportsbook. I'm your host, Luke Hatmaker. It is Wednesday. It's Hump Day. And I've got poor Jared with me. I got Jared. Jared's got a scratchy voice this morning.
Dude, I have a scratchy voice. I have a bad cough. We're here though. But yeah, we're alive. And you had me starting to laugh like right as we went on air. And I started like I was over here just almost hacking up another lung. And I text you, it's like, Luke, if you get me laughing, we're done. Like this is gonna be a long show.
I didn't mean to. And then I just saw you and I was like, oh man, I killed him.
Oh man, hey,
I killed him.
It is what it is. These are my friend for the next week. Simply because I have a game to call on Friday too.
Oh,
so
yeah.
we're trying to get those in water and like what's called throat coat. Pause.
Throat coat. I know throat coat.
and honey. Those are like my remedies. And also too, if you've never like boiled like a pot of water and then just like got it to like where it's steaming and everything, and then sat your head over it and you're just inhaling all that like steam, dude. One of the best things to clear your sinuses ever.
That sounds amazing. And it also sounds like like my grandpa used to say, yeah, when I get sick, I took a shot of whiskey and slipped in my socks and it would go away. That seems like that, except it makes more sense. Yeah, my grandpa was crazy. Ignore that. Is it like a Vicks Vapo Rub, but with the steam? Is that what that's like?
I essentially, yeah.
But cheaper.
But like it was one of the things that was like when I was, in college and we were, and I was in the radio port. I was in one of my radio classes, and they were talking about it and like remedies to like keep your voice, because like if you don't have one of those like voice humidifiers that professionals use all the time, then like go over get you a boiling pot of water, sit over it, and just let the steam like go throughout like your nostril system.
I love it. I'm gonna do that after the show.
Dude, it feels great.
Don't laugh.
I'm trying to hold them down.
Before we so we've talked more congestion than we have Grizzlies already, and that's my fault. But the Grizzlies play basketball today. But before we talk Grizzlies, I want to introduce a new segment. It's a brand new segment called The Daily Grind, The Daily Rewind. It is where we're going to be doing this every day during the season. It's where we just talk about the games that happened the day before. I was struggling with like something clever to name this. And then I was like, why don't we just name it The Daily Rewind and just make it simple? There were two
grind rewind. Sorry.
Oh,
I just did that with
Copyright.
I just did that. Yeah. Disney, stay away, please.
I love it. Man, we had some good games yesterday. I mean, we started the NBA season off with a barn burner with the 124-125 double overtime game. OKC beating the Houston Rockets. Whoa, this game was everything really good. Yeah, I mean, like I was worried about the Rockets without Van Vliet, and I still
still am.
they cannot play every game like this.
They survived. They did a good job surviving last night.
Yes.
You look at it, the assist number, they had 23 assists, so not terrible, like moving the ball wise, but you could tell late in games, especially when Thompson went down, like with a cramp. I think in the first overtime.
Yep.
Once that happened, I feel like Houston's shot kind of went out the window almost, because then now you're relying on Reed Sheppard and then a bunch of ISO spot ups. Sengun can still distribute the ball, but he's not a ball handler that can guide the offense.
In your traditional sense of like the table setter.
Yeah, I mean, that's in your traditional sense. And for a guy to be your number 3 overall pick and you can't trust him, who was supposed to be your backup point guard of the future, I get it. It's his first game where he's seen like true significant run. And I know he saw a couple games last year where he saw minutes increase because of like certain injuries and whatnot. But this is the first time where those minutes have truly meant something huge in a game against this, in a game this big.
Yes.
I wasn't all down on Reed Sheppard, but man, you're going like, you see why they paid Van Vliet the way they did.
He's question.
A point guard who understands the game. Does he do dumb stuff sometimes? Absolutely. But man, they're gonna miss Van Vliet this season.
Yeah, I mean, they had to play Reed Sheppard 28 minutes this game, and that might be the most that he's. I don't think I'm going out on.
He came off the bench in college.
Yeah, like that's. And he 9 points, 3 of 11 from the field, 2 of 7 from 3. He had 4 assists, so not bad, but
it's funny to me because like Kentucky fans and then Houston fans were like, "Oh, John Calipari mismanaged him in college." To an extent, yes, but I think you're starting like he got drafted off of college spurts, and now granted, that's what happens. You have a good college run, which Reed Sheppard did. He had a really good college run, even off the bench. But there's a reason Calipari brought guys off the bench the reason he did. Some of them pan out really well. DB was off the bench for a while at Kentucky. And then he got drafted, and look what he's doing now. Majority of Cal's bench players, there's a reason they're coming off the bench. And I think early consensus is that it's a swing and a miss on Reed Sheppard at the moment. Now, granted, there's still 81 games. I'm going to give him till after Christmas to see if he can ease into that spot, because I think they can do good until Christmas. But if he settles into that spot nicely to where you can shift him into that starting role and maybe take somebody out, you're going to have to see a real development with Reed Sheppard to be a good point guard from now until Christmas.
Yeah, I mean, this game was – and we got to – I mean, so we also need to – OKC did not have J-Will.
No, they did not.
So that's another thing. Like, this game was – as close as it was without the Thunder's second best player.
And also, too, I will say, even without him, Chet Holmgren played like a man on a mission before he fouled out.
Yep. Yeah, he did. Wait, that's not what I want. Where's
he started the game with what, like 7 of the first 9?
He was 11 of 17 from the field.
I know, but like he started the game with like 7 of the first 9 points for OKC.
He was. And it's really funny because I think I talked crap about him yesterday on the episode. I mean, and then it's
easy to.
It's so easy to, but when he plays like that, it's tough. I mean, this was also like playoff minutes too. Like this felt like a playoff atmosphere for the first game of the season.
Hell yeah, it felt huge. I mean, it's hilarious that they made KD, that the schedule lined up to where KD had to be at the ring ceremony.
Don't get choked up. He didn't get choked up. It's okay.
Man, we're here. But and I agree with Edward wholeheartedly here. No DFS is definitely a factor, especially on the defense side. And also, too, their offense is clogged up when you don't have the spacing that a true point guard brings.
Yep. I mean, I like what you said, giving them until Christmas. See what this Houston team looks like in a half. I mean, let's just see. Let's see what they look like, because I mean,
I just still hope they look like garbage in 2 weeks from today, because that's when I'm going to the game.
Heck yeah. They out-rebounded the heck. I mean, if they're just going to rely on rebounds, I mean, like Steven Adams played what, like 30-some minutes, had like 12 rebounds.
Was the only Houston starter to get cheered.
It's hilarious.
Also, okay, Luke, before we go any further, can we talk about how daggum great it felt to watch a game on NBC?
Oh, dude. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Like the production, like just now. Granted, I'm not a '90s baby. I was born in 2001, And so I've only heard the tales. I've only heard the legends about Round Ball Rock. I've only seen highlights of the Round Ball Rock introduction. Luke, watching it for the first time, like as a real life human in the flesh for the first time, like in a live setting, Luke, oh my gosh, it felt so much better than watching anything ESPN has done in the last 20-something years.
So I'm glad to hear you say that, because I was amazed at the quality of it as well. And I liked it back in the day, but then I was like, holy cow, this was way better than ESPN's ever done. You hit the nail right on the head.
Yeah, the broadcast was really good. Also, too, my favorite new score bug that has been released in the past 10 years. Score bug was great.
Yep.
Like I said, the broadcast team was good.
Michael Jordan had a good interview.
He did. He had a great interview. I liked it.
I assumed that he would be bad. I don't know.
I think we were all kind of worried about when was the last time he's been in like a live setting like that.
Yeah.
I would say for his first time back, he delivered.
Yeah.
And also too, I think it was, you had Carmelo there too, I believe.
Yep.
As at the panel, and dude, it's everything about it. Getting to see the player intros felt good again. You got to see every aspect of pregame. Luke, I think I watched 6 straight minutes of basketball without a commercial, even through a timeout. They didn't take a media timeout during a commercial.
It was weird.
It was very weird, but it was so refreshing and just such a good product.
Yep, and I know a lot of us. I was complaining about all the different I got to.
Okay, that's Reggie B and Reggie King mix. We knew that.
That's so true. That's Reggie. I was worried about all the different channels and stuff. I'm still not excited about it, but
I'm not excited about it either. But
I'm looking forward to the NBC games now.
I like NBC. I like NBC having Sunday nights, Mondays, and Tuesdays.
That's great. And it's nice to be I can start my week off with NBC and then not have to worry about the rest.
I think it's because we were talking about this last night. We looked at we were looking at the schedule. It's ESPN it's ESPN ABC Sunday during the afternoon games and Wednesdays and Saturdays. NBC Sunday night, Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays, Amazon Prime. I love that we start with NBC.
It's great. If this is how the week's going to start, give it to me. And if this is how the week's going to start in basketball, give it to me too. Cause the Golden State Warriors also looked good. Luka had 40 points.
Luka had half the team's points at one point.
Really funny. Really, really, really funny to me. I don't know. Maybe it's not funny if you're a Lakers fan, but
no, it's not, but it's funny when you're everyone else watching this.
Let's look at, I'm curious. How did, God, Luka was so good.
Luka was really good.
How did DeAndre dominating 10.6 rebounds? How did Jake LaRavia do?
He still Ayton looked like a lost puppy out there sometimes.
Yeah, man. Marcus Smart, 9 points, 23 minutes. Golden State looks like, Steph looks better than ever. I guess that's what I took away from that game.
Yeah, he shot 6 of 14, shot 3 of 9 from 3, but him and Draymond, I will say, yes, Draymond got a tech 6 minutes into the freaking game. That doesn't shock me. But Draymond's already in mid-season form too.
Yeah, he looked good.
He looked really good. Dishing the ball out, getting rebounds, obviously doing his role very well. But him and Steph just look more energized in one of their latest season ever. And they're both old now. But I still don't think Golden State's going to be terribly good. I know Jimmy Butler had 31 points, but I know 16 of those came from the free throw line. Yeah, he was at the free throw line all night. But I still don't think Golden State's going to be any good. But I think they benefited last night, especially off of only having to really guard Austin Reeves and Luka Doncic, because they combined for 69 points out of the 109. The rest of the team couldn't score more than 40. It was bad.
It's going to be a lot of that till
it was great. Hey, it was a great betting night though. Shout out FanDuel.
Shout out FanDuel.
Simply because the spread in the Oklahoma City and Houston game was 6.5, and I took Oklahoma City, Houston plus 6.5, and I matched it with Golden State minus 2.5, and made me a little cash last night. So yeah, and it's a nice too, because FanDuel's running a profit boost almost every single day, and so you attach that on there, you make a little cash, and those are the safe bets you can do to make a little cash too.
For real, head on over to FanDuel right now too, because we're going to look at the opening. Like, okay, Grizzlies, baby. We back.
Yes.
We back. Yeah, show up blue. We're back. God, I love that shirt. That gold and blue is fresh. Oh, I want that.
There's not one.
No, let's leave. The Grizzlies are back. Yeah. Oh, I want that. Look at him.
So it was during the really bad year. The Ja suspension year. Then he played 9 games and everything went to crap with the Marcus Smart year. And Amy and I got like 2 rows from floor seats for like $40 each. And it was I guess it was Grizz's birthday that night, and they did little Grizz, and
that's amazing.
And so we each got one. It was great.
I want one. Little Grizz, if you're watching, hook me up. The Grizzlies play basketball tonight, and you were mentioning FanDuel. Like, if you want to head on over to FanDuel too, you can look at the game because the spread of this game is 4.5. The Grizzlies are favored for the first time. I mean, since the first preseason game.
For the first time, maybe since like grit and grind.
Yep, for real.
That's what it feels like.
It does what it feels like. The money line minus 172 to Memphis. They're over under 236.5. I don't know, man. John Morant's playing basketball tonight.
John Morant's playing basketball against the Pelicans.
That's all I care about.
That's all. That's all I care about. He's going to wear ankle braces at least to start the year.
Yeah.
Given his track record, I doubt that lasts. Because you know how. Unfortunately. You know how it was when he started wearing the high tops. How long those lasted.
God,
but
like one game.
I think it lasted like a week. But it's one of those where it's like, you applaud him for trying it. If he sticks it out, great. And he plays 70 games, more power to him. I saw someone say it's like him and ankle braces are going to slow him down a lot. But I said, and then I literally had a thought, and I was like, Ja moving like 5% slower than a 100% Ja is still better than us not having Ja Morant on the floor. Maybe him using ankle braces
faster than a lot of people.
Yeah, exactly. Still faster than 75, 80% of the league. But also, too, maybe him having to slow down and analyze more it helps his game a lot more, grow a little bit more. And it's going to be fun. I'm excited. We have both Ja and Jaren tonight. Everyone who was not paying attention was like, wait, Ja and Jaren are playing tonight?
Yeah.
If you have paid it, which now granted, no one pays attention to the city of Memphis. That's just how it is from national media. But if you did any lick of research or looking at a TI interview from the preseason, the man was never missing opening night.
No, God no. This man was dead set on playing tonight.
Yes.
And I'm curious, actually. I didn't look this over. I wonder what that's not what I want. I'm curious what FanDuel has it for. I wonder how many points you want Ja to score tonight.
I think 22 with about 4 or 5 rebounds and 9 or 10 assists. I think
he's minus 113 to have more than 25.
Okay.
So plus 230 to have 30 points.
Now, granted, I really hope we get like a Johnson masterclass to open the season.
Yes.
Just because he's angry about, the past and what's been going on the last couple of seasons.
Yes.
But I would not be mad with a 22, 4, and 9 stat line where he's efficient.
Yeah, as much as a monster game would be chef's kiss to look at, I just want to see a complete, efficient game from Ja. I just want to see it. It's been a while since we've seen it, man. I just want it. I want it in my veins. There's not really. I tell you
also
one thing.
Jaren Jackson has learned to set a screen in the last 5 days.
We'll talk. We'll see. Well, I wonder what the over under for how many screens he sets are.
Oh my gosh!
I bet we can't bet on that.
If you bet on that, don't even call the hotline. Go into rehab.
Go into rehab. Just go straight to rehab.
Actually, call your bank and have them put you in therapy.
Lock your bank account. Go in therapy. Do not bet on the screens. I do want. So I hope after watching. I'm excited to see Ja. I'm intrigued to see the minutes distribution with.
Yes, I am.
That's another thing that I just am intrigued about. I'm not saying that I want to see. I got a little lamped up after watching playoff minutes from Houston and OKC last night. I don't know if Isola does that, but I'm just intrigued.
So here's kind of been my thought process. I think we see 10 to 11, maybe 12 guys. It's kind of the same as Jenkins. But I think the minute distribution especially in the second half, will be a lot better than what Taylor Jenkins does.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like, I think we still get into that realm of 10, 11 guys, maybe even 12. But I do think you'll see your Jaws, your Jarens, your guys that you're going to need to rely on get to that 28, maybe 30-minute mark if it's needed. Now, in a perfect world, we're up by 30 headed into the fourth on the Pelicans squad, who only has Zion Williamson.
Yep.
But like I said, I think we still get to that 10, 11 player mark. But I do think the minutes distribution will be a lot heavier in John Jaren's favor opposed to what Taylor Jenkins was doing last year.
Yep. I certainly hope so. And we'll see. We'll see tonight. We will get our first taste of it tonight.
Yes.
Which I can't wait. We're going to take a quick break because it is break time. When we get back, man, we got some college football, baby. Like, holy cow, a lot of stuff happened. We're going to look at the week 9 top 25 poll, look at some risers, fallers, and see if we can make heads or tails of it. Oh my gosh, Whiskey is right over your shoulder looking into the camera, and it's amazing.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, he's like, take that break. We will be right back after this. Look at him. That's so crazy. After this break.
In the heart of the Highland Strip for 27 years, Trilogy Tattoo has helped tell stories for Memphians for generations. Located at 530 South Highland, Richie and his team are waiting to help you tell yours.
From tattoos to piercings, your body art should be as unique as you are. Voted a Memphis Flyer top 3 tattoo shop in the city of Memphis since day one. Your story will be safe here at Trilogy Tattoo.
Open 7 days a week, Monday through Saturday, 11 to 11, and 3 to 11 on Sundays. They have convenient times waiting on you. Let Trilogy Tattoo help you tell your story.
Memphis absolutely blew it against UAB over the weekend. UAB is just a monstrosity of a team. They're horrible. They're one of the worst teams at the Division I level. There's no amount of excuses or reasons that you can give that this makes sense or should have happened, or you can see why it did happen.
I don't worry about this team getting up for big games and playing close with whoever's in front of them in those big games, in those big-time moments. But time and time again under Ryan, we watch these shit-ass teams, home or away, stick in there, and these are the types of games that Ryan loses.
Yeah.
That completely deflate the fan base and the team in general. But now, instead of having the grace to lose to one of these 3 good teams you're playing at home, you have to win all 3 if you want to accomplish what everybody wanted you to accomplish, what you wanted to accomplish for yourself.
Tune in to On the Bluff with Christian Fowler and Gabe Kuhn every Tuesday at 10 a.m. on the Bluff City Media YouTube channel.
And we are back. Welcome back to the Daily Grind. We are presented by Trilogy Tattoo. They're great. We are also presented by Grind City Brewing. They're also great. I know we had a good time there this past weekend. We will be there at a Wings Festival in a couple weeks, just 2 weeks. We are also presented by FanDuel Sportsbook, which if you want to head over there and follow along with us, we are going to be looking at the AP Top 25 Week 9 poll.
Yes, sir.
If you couldn't tell by that, like, really, really sad commercial, Memphis is not in it anymore. But let's not talk about Memphis because it's sad, and I think that's been hammered home.
They will get mentioned because it's a top 25 bowl.
Yep. So, like, what I would like to end.
I would say, where do you want to?
I want to end with Miami.
Okay.
Let's start with. What do you want to start with? Vanderbilt.
Vanderbilt, LSU. We can start with both of those.
Let's start with LSU because LSU fell 10. Like they are free falling. Free falling. They are. I mean, I'm curious. What is the? I bet it's so small. Yep, they are plus 880 to make the playoffs now. They're not.
they're gonna need a lot of help from the SEC if they even want to make it to. Their only way in now is to make the championship game.
That's the only way they're going to go to the playoffs. I agree. It's like you can't be. It's the only way.
Also, too, why are they still ranked? Is my thing.
Yes.
Why?
I don't understand it either.
No. Okay. So you look at it right now. Sorry, I didn't get the mic. They are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9th in the SEC. They are 2-2. They are behind Vanderbilt, Oklahoma, Missouri, Texas, Ole Miss, Georgia, Alabama, Texas A&M.
They should not be in the top 25.
Do you know how much? Well, so here's the thing. They're at 9th in the SEC, but they are not the lowest. They're still a ranked team behind them, and that's Tennessee. They're ranked 17th, and they're 10th in the SEC. But
that's crazy.
Get it?
Don't get choked up. Man. I know Tennessee lost. I know you're sad.
I'm not a Tennessee fan.
I know you're not.
I got flamed by some Tennessee fans for pointing out that they had their wins against the combined record against their 5 wins is like 15-21, and one of them was a 3-5 FCS team, and a 4-3 Mississippi State team. Who, the way they played right now, I know they have a decent schedule to end the year, and they have a fighter's chance to make a bowl game. Is looking at potentially finishing under 500. I said potentially, not guaranteeing it. There's a good chance that they don't beat a team above 500 this year that finishes above 500. Mm-hmm. And I pointed that out, and I got text messages and comments, and I was like, "Oh, okay. I'm sorry for offending you."
Tennessee and LSU both, man, they're both like plummeting. They're plummeting.
Yeah, they are plummeting. But anyways, to LSU though, I mean, if you look at their wins right now, a Clemson team who now sucks, Louisiana Tech 23-7, Florida 20-10 in a game where their offense couldn't put up more than 20 after their defense picked off DJ Lagway 5 times.
5 times.
Southeast Louisiana 56-10. Who is an FCS school? Yep. A loss to Ole Miss. That was a close game. A South Carolina team right now who is resembling Florida way too much.
Yep.
It's kind of crazy when you look at it. 20-10, same game. Lost to Vanderbilt. Luke, against teams in the top 25, they're 0-2 right now.
Yeah, it's not a good look. It's just like the optics are bad.
It's very bad, especially when this week they played Texas A&M, and then here's their schedule finishing out.
A&M's third.
Yes, they're at home versus A&M. They're at Alabama. They're at home versus Arkansas. They're at home versus Western Kentucky, and then they're at Oklahoma.
Going to lose 3 of those at least.
There's a good chance they lose A&M, Alabama, and Oklahoma, and I would not be shocked
if they lose Arkansas
in that golden boot. I'm not saying Arkansas is going to win because they've sucked this year, but since Bobby Petrino's taken over the interim head coaching spot, they have 2 one-possession losses against 2 ranked teams, and he's revitalized the offense again, and he's gotten some fight out of a defense that is still atrocious.
Yeah, so, I agree with you. I mean, I agree with you. I had to stop myself from saying that's 4 losses, but I think that's 3 easy. I think LSU lose 3 of those, and I think that you guys can win.
Yeah, it's 3 that you would take a bet, like no matter what. Like it's crazy how easily we would take a bet for them to lose 3 of their last 5.
No question. Can I bet on that, Vandal? Who else jumped? I mean, so they fell. That's
the biggest faller, LSU.
Biggest faller, weren't they? God,
biggest jumpers were Vanderbilt and
was it just Vandy?
It was Vandy.
Georgia Tech 5, but Vanderbilt jumping up 7 is pretty big.
I mean, Louisville jumped to 19 from unranked, but
that's
technically biggest riser was Vanderbilt, 7 spots up to the top 10,
which they are plus 205 to make the playoffs. Minus 260 to miss.
They have a shot. I'm not gonna say they're dead, but they have a shot. They have a big game against Missouri this week. Right now they're 2-1 in the conference. I have a feeling the SEC is going to have 5 one-loss conference team.
At this rate, dude, the SEC is like, whoa. And I know that there's been a lot, like, I know that we've talked a lot about the SEC hasn't been as good as it used to be. The SEC this year shaping up to be like whoa.
I would not be shocked given how bad the ACC is this year, and with the Penn State fall off in the Big Ten, kind of killing their chances for 4 teams, because I think right now they get 3 with Ohio State, Indiana, and Oregon. I think right now the SEC has a good shot to get 5.
Man, that would be.
Because I think if you look at it this way, you go 5 from the SEC. You get 5 from the SEC. There's 5 of your 12.
3 from the Big Ten.
I'm gonna look at the Big Ten. Yeah, 3 from the Big Ten. So there's 8.
8.
And then let me look at the Big 12.
Non-Power 5.
Yeah, 1 non-Power 5, whether it's still Memphis or USF. So there's 9. Let me look at the Big 12. Texas Tech still has a chance. Arizona State, and they're 5-2. The winner of that conference will get in the Big 12. They will get in. And the way, depending on how it shapes up, if everyone else has 2 losses, unless a 2-loss team wins the Big 12, I could really see the Big 12 maybe being snubbed or screwed. I will say screwed because the SEC getting 5 is kind of crazy. Although they may have the 5 best teams right now, or 5 of the best teams. They could get 1 or 2. The ACC, I believe they can get 2. But that, man, if they want to get to that championship game, has to be Miami versus Georgia Tech, I believe. We have not talked about the ACC hardly at all on here, which, I like where your head's at, because it's time for our daily dose. It's a trap. We don't talk about the ACC that often. We don't.
And so today we're going to do It's a Trap to win the ACC Conference Championship. To win it. Clear your throat. You're going to need all that throat power for this, man. You got to be ready.
Yeah, I know.
This one is interesting. Well, so let's a little bit of background. There are how many this week? There were 4
ranked teams in the ACC.
There are 4 ranked teams in the ACC right now in the top 25. So
yeah,
the name of the game is It's a Trap. It's named after Admiral Akbar. It's sponsored by FanDuel. I'm going to give you 3 bets. You got to tell me which one's a trap bet. You got to tell me.
I got a question to ask you after It's a Trap.
Oh God. I'm not ready.
It's a Star Wars related question.
Okay, that's good. Okay,
it's not a trivia or anything question. It's a preference question.
I love it. Oh, good. How much time we got? Cool. I can talk all day. All right. Which one of these is a trap to win the ACC championship? Is it A, Georgia Tech plus 230, Miami, Florida plus 460, or Louisville plus 500?
Georgia Tech seems right now because they're undefeated with being the favorite. You said it was Louisville plus 500.
500. Yep. and then Miami, Florida plus 4.
And then Miami. I'm looking at the standings right now because we just had them pulled up. I mean, Miami's 1-1 in conference, though they have conference games all remaining. I think one team's due a mulligan every year, and I think Miami just had theirs. Obviously, with the loss, I think a couple teams ahead of them will still falter, and they'll win key games down the stretch. So I think Miami's the trap because they're a little bit better.
Brother, you're coming for Rusty's top crown, brother, and you logic it. You don't get out. You were absolutely right. So Georgia Tech is the favorite.
Mm-hmm.
Louisville is plus 500. Miami, Florida. They are literally behind Georgia Tech. They're plus 260. Virginia has those plus 460 odds.
Makes sense.
But like, I do you think it's like you were saying, the only way 2 teams from this conference get in is if this championship game is an absolute barn burner, right? There's no other way.
Yeah.
We just went through it.
I think it has to be. I think it unless Virginia gets to the conference championship game with 1 loss and wins it and gives Georgia Tech their first loss there. Now, granted, I think Georgia Tech will have 1 loss after Georgia.
Oh yeah.
Although they played them really close, like either last year or 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Either way, it's got man, because then you have Louisville too.
Yeah, just hanging out.
There's 4 teams that are right there, man. It's
and you're right. They play each other. Like it's gonna be.
Yeah,
you're gonna cannibalize each other to see who wins.
They are gonna cannibalize each other.
You know who's not gonna win it? Duke.
Hey, they're 3-1 in conference right now.
Actually, I'm curious what Duke's odds to make the playoffs are.
I mean, they're 4-3. They're not making the playoffs.
They're minus 8,000 to miss it. Love it.
I mean, they're gonna have to win the conference, which I mean they are. Which they're 3-1.
Crazier things have happened in conference.
Yeah, crazier things have happened. They're 3-1 right now,
which is nuts. And to be whatever. All right, give me your Star Wars question before we get out of here.
So, because I'm sure you've answered this, excluding the most recent trilogy.
Yeah.
Because I know Admiral Akbar, you get the It's a Trap in the most iconic movie 6 or movie 3 if you go by the original.
However.
Either way, say it's the same word.
Yep,
the final movie in the Star Wars world, in my opinion. Okay. Let me rephrase that. Chronologically, the last movie.
There you go.
I liked what the new trilogy was doing in the first movie, and then they bundled it all. That's a conversation for a different day.
We might have a whole Star Wars episode.
We could. They bundled it all like a day when there's nothing in the All-Star break happening. But they bundled it all the way in the second and third. Anyways, rank your top 6.
Oh God, Empire's number 1.
Yes, there you go.
I love Empire.
I'm curious to see where one of these movies lands.
I love the prequels. I love
them too.
I love them. So I love New Hope. Mm-hmm. Then probably Revenge of the Sith.
So wait, Revenge of the Sith 3rd or 2nd?
3rd.
Okay.
2nd or 3rd. I like it a lot.
Yeah, I respect it.
And then probably I really don't like Phantom Menace.
That's probably the worst out of the 6.
I like Attack of the Clones.
I like it.
I like Attack of the Clones. You cut out all the lovey-dovey parts.
Yes, you cut out all the love scenes of. Yeah. You cut out You cut out all the grooming love scenes of Padme Amidala in a teenage Anakin Skywalker.
It is grooming. It's grooming.
I got Luke coughing now. Oh, we're done.
I love Star Wars, and it is grooming. It is grooming. What she is wearing in front of that kid. Okay. Oh man, that's gonna do it for our show today.
We've gone off the rails. Well, you didn't finish. You didn't finish 5 and 6.
Okay. So, dude, Empire, Revenge, New Hope, and then Return of the Jedi.
Yep.
No, Attack of the Clones, Return of the Jedi, Phantom Menace.
So yeah, I think I'm at 1A, 1B for me with, because like I said, I'm born in 2000s.
Yep.
But I'm 1A, 1B with Empire Strikes Back and Revenge of the Sith.
Revenge of the Sith is awesome. It's an awesome movie.
And then for me, it goes New Hope, Return of the Jedi.
Yep.
Attack of the Clones, Phantom Menace.
Yeah. Okay. I that's the correct order.
That's like that. Like you said, there's 2 that are like obviously 1A and 1B can be Empire Strikes Back and Revenge of the Sith, and then you have another like a 3A, 3B with New Hope and Return of the Jedi.
And then you've got and then you've got a 4.
And then you got
And then you've got a 7. And then you've got
one. That's how that one works. Oh no, don't start coughing now.
I know we're both coughing. We're like Darth Vader. That's gonna do it for our show today, y'all. Thank you for watching. Star Wars, George Lucas, if you're watching, hop on the show. Sponsor us, please. We will be back tomorrow to recap the Grizzlies game. We'll also recap the other games that happened. Whiskey's gonna be here. Whiskey! Oh my god. I want to make a cartoon whiskey to sponsor the show. He's like, Dad. Oh my gosh. Okay. We'll be back tomorrow. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you, FanDuel. Thank you, Trilogy Tattoo. Thank you, Grind City Brewing. If we can leave you with anything, remember 2 things. 1, be a little weird. 2, smile. It's important. Bye, guys. Have a good day. See you tomorrow.
Thank you for listening to The Daily Grind. If you enjoyed this episode, leave a rating and a review wherever you download your podcasts. Also, like and subscribe to Bluff City Media's YouTube page. We'll see you back here next time.